right now. So the reason I'm playing Honkai Star Rail is because I've never got into Genshin. When I first learned about Genshin, a friend actually streamed it for me and showed me like, okay, so this is like kind of a Zelda, but with gacha things, and Zelda as in terms of exploration, you know, the Breath of the Wild, stellar exploration that some say. And basically I was like, okay, this is interesting. I played the game a little bit. I played Genshin a little bit, but when I started playing it, it was like a couple of chapters in, I suppose. New areas were already added into the game, and I constantly had a feeling that there's content that I didn't see. I mean, like the internet or the social media or everyone was getting excited about the particular update that was happening in the game, but I was still doing like a story couple of chapters earlier. So I was like, yeah, I feel like there's so much content in front of me. I can't catch up with that. So I stopped playing Genshin. You know. So when I learned that there's a Honkai Star Rail, which has, as opposed to Genshin, a turn-based combat, and is set in space, well, like I mentioned today that I love spacey games of sorts. So I decided that I'm gonna start playing or try playing it day one, and actually had a lot of fun. You know, it's a mobile game, but it also works on PC. So let's just see what this is. I'll be very happy to introduce you to this game if you have never seen it. It's not KOTOR anymore, but just for an hour, I think I'm gonna catch up with whatever content we have here. There's like a single story quest that I would like to showcase here because of the Husbando Argenti character that I mentioned, and yeah, we're gonna do that, I suppose. So yeah, teleport here. And yeah, this is Kalos, this is the main character. You can, when you're playing the game, you can choose between Kalos or Stel. Oh, you can rename them appropriately, but those are the like canon names. And this is the Pom-Pom. This is the conductor of this magical, well, technological train that is going through the galaxy.
How is everything? If you're ready, let's head to the Washtopia.
We are actually, you know, the quest says we're going to the Washtopia, which is probably like a wash thing for the space trains, I don't know. And we're going to do this quest. You know, we have a party members, we have a couple of characters already. Jingliu, Pella, Silverwolf, and Fushuan. They're very like a set of characters that I enjoy playing with. The characters have different elements, and characters have different paths. Distraction, for example, is about doing damage on a lot of targets at the sacrifice of health, usually, or something like that. Preservation, on the other hand, is about protecting. Yeah, so kind of a healers. Actually, no, Harmony are healers. No, Harmony are supporters. So yeah. Yeah, please enjoy the story.
Pom-Pom already selected a route.
I'm gonna be talking a little less to save my throat and also to enjoy the story here.
We've seemingly gone off course. Strange. Pom-Pom's navigation is always precise. Stay vigilant. There might be a magnetic field nearby interfering with the Express's navigation system.
It's a bit brighter than KOTOR, right? Like the colors are much nicer. Suddenly, something is happening.
What happened?
And there is a crisis aboard the...
What's happening? Did you see that huge shadow? Everything outside is...
I can place this, right? Oh, no, sorry, let's skip the story.
What's going on?
Alright, the game is kind of it has comedic values, and the main character is... Oh, I should maybe push... Sorry, I'm gonna move the camera around. For this stream, I suppose I should be on the left side, right? Because on the right side we have the dialogue options. They're always leading into the same outcome, but the game is very... like surprisingly comedic, I suppose, and sometimes those dialogues are really fun. Have we fallen into the red dimension?
You really expect me to know the answer to
This is March 7th. She's a very nice, friendly girl.
Mr. Yang looks surprised. That's not something you see every day.
Esgal on the chat. Hello, Esgal. How are you?
March.
Hello there.
The Express encountered an obstruction.
Actually, I should put myself maybe
Disturbance triggered a
here
chain reaction.
under the chat. No, that's also bad.
The Express was struck from behind.
Okay, I didn't
by
prepare
another
this
vessel.
chat and alerts. Let's go
How do
with
you
this one.
crash into someone in
Wait.
space?
Let me just
Another
go with
vessel
up
in our
here.
vicinity encountered the same obstruction and was unable to control its velocity.
Chat goes up,
After the collision,
and camera goes here.
2 individuals found their way onto the
Yes,
express.
on stream fixing. Not yet. Whoops, I moved the frame. Camera, no, that's bad. Camera, please. Camera. Alright, now it's better. Esgal in the chat, this is not a lightsaber game I expected. Esgal, I've been streaming for 4 hours almost, and for the first 3 hours I was playing KOTOR 1, of course. But now, as a side of a bonus activity, I'm playing Honkai Star Rail. I'm doing one of the side quests from this game. That involves a very handsome character. You can see in the background, you know, this red-haired dude. And this, you know, treated as a kind of as a bonus content. I'm still keeping up to the KOTOR 1 streams every week and Baldur's Gate 3 streams every week on Thursdays and Saturdays respectively. But since this handsome character is a very, very good husbando, I wanted to showcase it to my friends later on. And to do that and to show the story, I think I might as well stream, right? Are they trying to extract compensation? Apparently, we are in the red dimension or something.
It doesn't seem like it.
And someone just shot our thing.
Compensation? They hit us.
It's like, we are in the space
They're
train.
here to stir up trouble. I'll teach them a lesson.
Also,
go
if
check
I
it out.
go like this and flip myself horizontal. Yeah, okay, I'll be looking into the game. But it still happens in space, as I see. Yes, indeed, this is happening in space. We are on board the Astral Express. Is basically a train that goes from planet to planet and fixes everyone's problems. And we are the trailblazers, and we are trying to fix everyone's problems, right? And now the problem is here. Let's see.
Another anomaly in this shining universe. A blooming splash of colors. You are truly beautiful.
And the guy is talking to a plant, as you can see.
A lady. I offer a sincere
Look,
compliment.
the knight in shining armor.
You're akin to a flower in winter.
Beautiful.
Oh? Another beautiful soul.
He called us beautiful, guys.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Argenti.
Argenti.
I belong to the Knights of Beauty. May I know your names?
Also, I want to highlight that the voice acting. I'm playing in English, of course. Some people prefer Japanese dub, but playing in English is like the dubbing is very good. You know, the voice actors are doing a really good job, and a lot of times I have smiled and I was impressed by the emotion that they delivered. So yeah. Gruba is asking, and this is why Esgal is still here, right? You know, this is something we share. You know, I think with Esgal, the love to space games and stuff like that. All right, may I know your names? He asked. Did you crash into the train?
Indeed, and I extend my
Crashed into our
deepest
train.
apologies for doing so. I wish to remedy the situation. Hence, my arrival on the Astral Express.
Now we know he didn't do it on purpose. Hi, Argenti. I'm March 7th.
A lot of times, playing
I
this
was
game is
just
like watching an
explaining the
anime
significance of
episode,
beauty to
right?
this foliage.
Yes, he was
Pardon
indeed
my
talking to.
abruptness, but I have a habit of asking questions.
Esgal is saying space is my thing
As
indeed.
fellow
Yes.
beings of this universe,
Space, like
are
in
you
Portal 2.
acquainted
Space.
Idrilla the Beauty.
I'm gonna go to space. Space. Idrilla.
The Knights of Beauty travel from planet to planet, spreading the beauty's glorious reputation across the universe, so that every being may know of their existence. We strictly adhere to the commandments of our faith, tempering our physical forms and
Yeah,
upholding
Esgal is saying
our
space. Exactly. Oh, Portal 2. That was such a great game. Are you saying we're also beautiful? These guys.
Do you doubt such an assertion? You need not, young sir.
Chat, this guy is saying that we are beautiful. I hope you feel beautiful, because the red hair anime guy told that we are beautiful. So yes, we're going to believe that. We're gonna say, I am kinda good looking.
Both my words
This
and
goes to you too,
actions
chat.
come from the bottom of
Gruber is saying space boys.
You are
Yes.
like flowers blooming in the morning sun.
I'm a bit of a space boy. Cautious silence.
Young sir, now that you know something of the beauty, I wonder, Can you resonate with this philosophy and place your trust in Idrilla?
Well, I don't know your goddess, so not really.
I understand. Young sir, with all due respect,
Young
I
sir.
believe you refuse to acknowledge the beauty simply because you lack knowledge on the subject.
Actually, I should
I
make myself
cherish
smaller.
different
I'm gonna make
ideas.
myself smaller. You know how I look.
From this situation, since you do not understand
And
the beauty,
I wouldn't
will
be
have
putting
to show you in a way that only a
the-
knight can.
the visuals from the game.
I earnestly
I have to admit
request
that his
you
armor
will
design is very
confess
pretty.
with you.
Very
Should
knightly,
I
of
be
course.
fortunate enough to triumph, I ask you to acknowledge Idrilla the beauty as the
When
most
this character was
fearless
first
beauty
announced,
of all.
and I saw the picture, the long hair, well, we're suggesting that maybe it is the lady in the shining armor, but no, this is a guy actually. I was hoping for a lady in shining armor. Why not? Who doesn't like a lady like that? Do I have to?
No, you do not have to.
And
This is
as a
merely
knight, he's gonna, of
unspoken
course,
rules
challenge
for
us into a
battles between
battle.
knights.
Why not?
I apologize. We, the Knights of Beauty, hope to convince people through battle, not poetry. Forgive me for my lack of eloquence.
And the fight begins. Why not?
Why are you fighting?
So for those of you who haven't played Honkai Star Rail, it includes the turn-based system. We have a couple of characters on our side. There is a couple of characters on their side. In this case, everything is showcased on the. God damn it! Again, the camera. And the camera is not in the right place. Yeah, maybe here. I should put myself here. On the left side, there's like an initiative, the turn order that can be affected by giving people speed or giving people extra turns, and you can plan your actions ahead when it comes to fighting. So yeah, we're gonna start with.
Lifespan is just a bitter wait for insanity.
Shush, Jingliu. We're gonna start with Pela's special attack. Those are like ultimates that are getting like loaded throughout the fight. They have cool animations, I suppose. This one reduces the defenses, and we can attack with our skill. On the right side here, you have the skill points that you have to your pool. If you're using a basic attack, you get a skill point. If you're using a skill, the skill point is reduced. This lady will protect us. This thing protects him.
You are fighting a gentleman.
Please also notice the soundtrack. The music in this fight is very nice.
A blade of moonlight.
Now our lady have become stronger. We're gonna use her special
All will be
attack.
revealed.
Her ultimate special attack.
Flame.
Also, I put myself on this side, so I should probably, maybe turn myself back, right? Yeah, vertical. Whoops, that's not the one. Come on, back. God damn it, what? No. Alright. Why can I do it? Oh, it was center, not flip. Flip horizontal? Okay, now it's better. Alright, please attack.
My gallant friend, put forth all your might.
He's doing some sort of special attack and stops the combat because we
Sorry to
beat him.
interrupt whatever's happening here.
Whatever's happening here.
Forgive the interruption, but I
This is
just
Veld.
told Kimiko, the situation is
Veld Young,
more
very nice
urgent
character.
than we imagined.
Kind of a father figure for all the participants of this astral journey. Thanks for tagging me out, Mr. Young.
You're welcome. Just doing my job.
My deepest apologies, Mr. Yang. My concentration has been solely centered on my conversation with him.
Conversation.
Now,
That's how he calls
it is
fighting.
only fitting to disclose the main reason for my presence here. To work jointly in resolving the crisis before us.
Yes, the crisis that we are in
I was
the
piloting the one and only Through the Galaxy
in
when I
the
discovered
red
Valiant,
zone
an
for some reason.
IPC worker who accidentally fell into a huge cave, from which I saved him. Upon saving Velite, I altered my flight course to accompany him to his original location. Consequently, I inadvertently ended up on the Express's navigational trajectory.
And crashed into our train. Who's Velite?
According to him, he is an IPC worker.
IPC is a Interstellar Peace Corporation.
He is
You
still
know,
in a state of shock.
they own a lot of money and a lot of businesses.
After being impressed by what he saw during our adventure.
Why did you rear-end the Express?
Thank you for coming. It'll be a first for the Express to work alongside the Knights of Beauty.
That's true. What do we know now?
Enjoy the present moment.
Huh? And then?
Continue to enjoy the present moment.
Okay, he wants us to enjoy the present moment. This is actually a good lesson, you know, for every moment of your life. Enjoy the present moment and then continue to enjoy the present moment, you know? Stuff like that. As guys saying DRG, Deep Rock Galactic. He's not a dwarf. No, none of those guys are dwarfs. But I can feel your need of going into the mine, you know? Looks like you're really here to make friends.
You misunderstand. I must first wholeheartedly enjoy the Red Knight of the Universe before I can discover a
Very interesting concept as well.
These
There's
two
an imminent
things are
danger, but
correlated.
this Knight of Beauty wants
Once
to
I discover
understand
the
the beauty of it
cause, I
and
shall
then
destroy it.
destroy the cause of the danger.
Well, try not to take too
First,
long.
appreciate the
Things
beauty
could
of it.
deteriorate at any moment. Could you please go check on Valiant? He looks uneasy. He's a guest of ours after all.
We're gonna check on Valiant.
What is it? Here to cheer me up? Save your breath.
Oh, come on.
Your intentions might as well be written on your forehead.
Why aren't you nice?
I'm just a small-time IPC worker. That Argenti rescued me. I don't know anything, and I can't help you guys.
Come on. You can be useful.
Go home and have dinner
Oh, dinner.
once we're out of this
I had
jam.
the dinner once. It should be a good idea. It's late. Doesn't matter. I'm not hungry. I heard you became a follower of Aeon of Beauty. Is that true?
Did Argenti tell you that?
He actually did.
Oh, that guy is unbelievable. Before he rescued me, he said something like, "You must pledge to acknowledge Adrilla.
Again, voice acting.
Beauty has the most peerless beauty of all."
As guys think you said something Space Corporation. Yes, okay, now I make a connection. IPC, Interstellar Peace Corporation. This is like an organization in this game. And DRG, well, I'm not sure. DRG has no, like, I think IPC is treating their workers better than DRG. But you know, rock and stone.
Who came up with such an awkward sounding name? I'm a pencil pusher. What the heck do I know about the Eon of Beauty?
You don't know anything.
Of course, I repeated it again in order to survive.
So you lied. You lied to Argenti.
Beauty, the most peerless beauty of them all. Just like that.
Can't you be more positive?
Do you think I like being negative? My friend, this is what's known as falling prey to the grim reality of life. Understand? When I was young, I assumed
He's
my
definitely
life
burnt
would be
out on
like
his
a
work.
novel. I wanted to be a pilot, flying through outer space, exploring the universe in a grand spaceship.
Oh, actually, he's like me. I mean, not in the burnt out part, but I also like wanted to be a pilot, flying through outer space. You know, this is what happens to kids when they watch Star Wars as they bedtime movie, I suppose. Does working for the IPC stop you from pursuing your dreams?
Enough! This is a painful topic.
Oh, sorry.
I gave up my unrealistic dream of becoming a pilot and worked for the IPC instead.
Yeah. I also
living
gave
my
up. No,
life
I
as a
didn't
boarding
give up.
director
You know, I
now.
still have hope. Maybe one day I'm gonna go
But
into the stars.
after running into Argenti, I had an idea.
That would be nice.
Perhaps I could make some money with him and turn my life around. He's tall, handsome, and a knight. Packaged and marketed the right way, I'm sure he'll pique a lot of interest.
Of course, he's a top-tier husbando.
Told him about my
So,
idea, that he could
surely.
advocate for the beauty while also incorporating currency as a notion of beauty.
Oh, so you're
That would allow
manipulating
to
him,
preach
kind
more
of.
efficiently. He was very impressed.
All right.
I'm
Yeah.
planning to contact the marketing
He's a
development
pure-hearted
as soon
knight,
as I'm off the
very
Express.
very knightly
Work
knight,
with great IPC
and you're trying to make money of him. I don't like you.
And I can be his agent. Now, the question remains, will this guy shine brighter as an image-focused idol, or should we showcase his formidable talents and mold him into a powerful star?
Well, like, what are you talking about?
It's called facing reality, embracing it, and then conquering it.
All right.
So when can I get off the express? I need you guys to solve this traffic jam problem ASAP.
You're not helping. Come on. That's enough of your weird ideas. Come help us.
Were you even listening to me?
Not really.
All right. I have nowhere else to be. Let's go.
And a shout from Pom Pom, the conductor of the train.
Did someone scream?
We have to check on Pom Pom. Come on, Pom Pom.
There was a strange sound. It was terrifying. Did you hear it? Pom knows the express inside and out.
When I was on Gamescom this year, at the Hoyoverse booth, there was a person cosplaying this Pom Pom, an actual like full suit, you know, just walking and looking cute. People were taking pictures, of course. There was a lot of characters from Genshin Impact and Honkai Star Rail, of course. Probably some of them hired cosplayers, and some maybe random people, random passerbys who had that. It was a very nice Gamescom this last year actually. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Hey, don't scare me. I'm sure there's a scientific explanation for this, right? Now's the time for action. I'm gonna go check my room. If there's a problem,
March 7 is a friend.
I'll let you know.
March has a point. Pom will go check the conductor's cabin.
She and this handsome guy here actually saved us, well, helped us in the beginning of the game, helped the main character.
Is that me?
Han Solo?
What's she saying?
I wouldn't say any of them is... no, I said handsome. I said handsome, not Han Solo.
You're home, family.
And now March 7 is seeing a doppelganger of some sort? Or herself? It's scary.
I'm the complete March 7th, with all of your
Plot thickens.
forgotten memories.
Part of March 7 deal is that she has no memories.
Exactly like me.
She was kind of rescued from the ice, and she has like absolutely no memories of her life.
Why did you stop
So
talking?
she's chosen the name March 7 for herself because that was the day on which she was rescued.
Can you hear me? Huh? My phone. Himeko, there's something really weird happening.
There's a clown in my bedroom. There's me in my bedroom.
But
I mentioned that Welt is a father figure for this crew, and Himeko must be a mother figure in that case.
March, please reply. Have you left the room?
did something happen to March?
Not good. I need you and Don Hung to check on March.
Dan Hang is this guy.
I'll accompany you. Velite, you two.
Come on.
What? All right, if things get dangerous, I'll hide behind you.
You're not helping. Alright, let's kill something. I mean, support March 7, it says. Let's support. And actually March is looking at...
It's an insect?
Ugliness.
It's a
The
big bag
inharmonious pitch has surfaced.
that is messing with her mind.
Honor compels us to vanquish this dissonance.
Honor compels us to vanquish this. Very nicely said. We're gonna speed the combat a little bit. You can speed the combat so the animations will be happening rather fast. But we don't need to spend too much time on it, I suppose.
Enemy data net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Just gonna go and kill the bugs. Okay.
And awaken.
So safety not needed, but might as well protect ourselves. And of course they're splitting, which is not nice. But Jingliu should be able to do something nice. Alright. Yeah. Damage.
All will be
And ultimate.
in lunar flame.
Hey! They explode on death. And I think we're winning. Battle over. Nice. We saved March.
That was so scary. It was like a long-lost twin sister had can't believe it was only a bug.
It was a big bug, you know, it wasn't a
I did
mosquito.
not envision seeing true stings again.
What? Okay, this is the name, the True Stings.
There was a whole bunch of those bugs chasing me when Argenti found me in the cave.
I was under the impression that I had successfully routed
Oh,
all.
actually, I also mentioned that I have not
However, it
played this
appeared
this
stings
story before.
continued to pursue us.
In KOTOR 2, I always say KOTOR 2. In KOTOR, I of course played the game,
Their sting pheromones
but
on
in
the
this
body.
case I am focusing on the story.
Huh?
So hence the
What is that?
lesser activity on my part, plus it's late.
Yes,
I'm
I've
just
read
chilling.
about true stings in the databank. They emit fibrous particles from their wings during flight, the inhalation of which can induce perceptual distortions and hallucinations.
Okay.
I'm afraid March may have inhaled some of these particles. And that's why she saw another version of herself in the room.
This is why you
So
need
that
to
was just a
have like those
hallucination?
machines that are cleaning the air in your room.
Why do I feel kinda disappointed?
Today in Poland it was actually the
Wait,
in the city I live in,
hallucinations were supposed to be completely
the air quality
random.
was really poor,
Why did I see an
and we got
identical
this
me?
government messages that were like,
Did it
try to
do
avoid going
things-
outside because the air is really poor, and yeah,
said
it
knew
wasn't
about my
it wasn't really
past.
nice, you know.
And then it stopped talking.
I'm actually
afraid
considering
that's not
buying
enough
one of
information
those
for us to
like
draw
air
conclusions.
no air fresheners, air cleaners.
My
Is that the name in
concern
English?
is that numerous stings may already infest
Set it
the
like
express.
right here and
Their
just
elusive nature helps them
have some
stay in the
better air
shadows,
quality, I suppose.
But they may also be roaming freely. We have to prevent them from propagating. If not,
We're gonna be
I
You know.
don't want to see a bunch of marches roaming around the express. One of me is enough.
yeah, this is true.
we're on the same page.
Okay, okay, Danhak agrees. One march is more than enough. We don't need a lot of marches. So March and Danhang are, as I mentioned, the two characters that you meet in the very beginning. And March is that bubbly and cheerful, and Danhang is like
This isn't good. Evidence of a swarm is apparent.
like very logical
and
and
it looks like
calm.
several eggs are on the verge of hatching.
They're embryos for now, but their transformation into larvae could be imminent. And their growth may exceed our initial estimates.
This is a race against the clock.
Of course it's not.
Express.
Use the function bottle below to take a picture with the camera. Okay. Take photos with the camera and find some clues. Okay, the game is telling me to take a photo of this. You discover an egg. Now and then you've wished for a world with less bewildering things. Okay. But the moment you discovered there was a real chance of them being eaten, your sense of justice prompted you to take down the enemy. All things considered, even if you have no use for it, you can't let it benefit another party. Okay, I'm gonna turn this off. What do we have here? This is a phonogram, like the music thingy. You realize that the eggs here have started humming, creating a symphony of sorts, and it captivates you. You invariably notice that for some people, what they say sounds better than what they actually do. Driven by your sense of justice, you eradicated the eggs. We don't want those eggs to evolve into more of those worms. They're telling me to take a picture of Mr. Young. All appears to be in order, except for a small bunch of what is likely highlighted hair, although you can't be completely sure. There's nothing amiss with Mr. Young's hair.
What are you up to?
Nothing. You're pretty convinced that the welt standing in front of you is real. Best to back away before he gets grumpy. There are 0 eggs here. Okay. Pom-pom? Of course Pom-pom, right? Scanning for eggs. You observe that Pom-pom's tail is impeccably groomed, clean, fluffy, and smelling nice, with no signs of anything out of the ordinary. You fight off the impulse to reach over and feel it. Yeah, look, he's very fluffy, you know. It's a rabbit conductor, sort of a rabbit conductor, you know, big ears, and it's very nice. Compared to Genshin's resident mascot Paimon, I think Pom-pom is much better, less annoying.
The clock is ticking. We need to find a more efficient method. Act quickly.
Yes, that's true.
Pom-pom thing,
I can't take a picture of everything.
One of us should be involved. Valete,
What? What am I doing?
Don't panic.
use your brain and think of something.
Okay, typical anime dialogue.
As a conductor, don't you have any emergency procedures in place?
Oh, now that you mention it, Pom-Pom does have a backup measure.
Yeah, of course.
We'll need... This mobile express cleaner should come in handy.
Is it a vacuum cleaner? Don't you have like a Roomba to eradicate all the eggs here?
It's got a nifty wide-angle lens on it. Once we zip it up into the air, we'll have eyes on the whole scene. Not a single nook or cranny will
Wait,
be
so
able to hide
it's
from us.
it's a vacuum cleaner or is it a camera? Or is it both?
I mean, I know this isn't what it's meant for, but we have no other choice. If you think you can do this, I'll start piloting. Watch carefully.
I don't know what it is. It's probably some piece of technology, right?
All right, let's do this. Where do you want to check first?
The car seats. Nothing's wrong with the seats' red leather. You feel the urge to trace your finger along the edge of seats depression. No one ever appreciates the weight these seats have to uphold.
Stay alert. Now's not the time for relaxing. Let's check somewhere else.
Under the car seats. You stare at the dark shadow cast by the car seat, imagining an eye staring back. You start to panic and want to get away. Okay.
Nothing out of place here.
That's why my bed isn't like you can't look under the bed because it is blocked on every side. If that makes sense, you know. It's standing on the ground basically fully, not on some small legs. So no monsters under my bed at least. You feel disheartened until you remember your duty to seek out the swarm. Time to search in another area. The plant in the corridor. Argenti insists it's a potted plant with the ability to think, prompting you to the question, does it really have intellectual capabilities? Okay, it's a plant, come on. You struggled to persuade yourself that this is nothing more than a typical potted plant, lacking any unusual traits that set it apart from regular flora. Yet you can't shake the idea that the soil in the potted plant might actually be scrumptious chocolate powder, worth sampling the next time around.
What are you doing?
Come on.
Nothing out of the ordinary here.
There's a lot of randomness and silliness in those dialogues. I like it.
What do you think? Stay focused. You need to check every corner.
Okay.
Mind if I take it for a spin? This little gadget could be the next big
No,
thing
you
in
shut up.
spaceship
You're not.
plans.
I mean, you're
Even our
kind of helping. You're not helping.
to it. I'll jot that down. Let's carry on.
Okay, March 7's room. March's room is pink and bright, nothing out of the ordinary. You find yourself counting her fluffy animals. Yes, she actually has a life-size doll of Pom-Pom.
You still awake?
Dan Hang's room. A knight and his bug... Oh, wait. Okay. A knight and his bug knight. Nothing to see here? Hold on. It looks like Argenti is talking to a bug. But he's not seeing a bug, he's seeing a ghost. Those ghosts are called Woobadoos, actually.
Cute. Believe me when I say that you are more than cute, my friend. You are a delightful ball of pure charm.
Okay.
Needless to say, it is an honor to encounter
No,
beings such as
Argenti,
yourself.
come on.
But I shall never give up my spiritual training. If this crisis cannot be averted, I shall die for the glory of the Knights!
What's going on? Why is he chatting with these bugs?
Because he's not seeing a bugs.
I think he's also
Yes.
fallen into
Hallucination.
a hallucination.
Is he seeing another him?
I don't think so. I think he may be perceiving an unfamiliar presence.
Come on, we have to rescue
Let's
him.
go save him.
Yes! Silly as he is, he's very handsome. Come on.
Beautiful beings! Are you disciples?
Are you disciples?
He looks beyond saving.
He could be in considerable danger. Let's proceed.
Yes! Fight! I like this thing. What do we have here? Prepare to fight, wing flap, okay. Now them will gonna explode. They don't have weakness for ice, unfortunately, so it's taking a bit longer.
Enemy data
Can still shred their defense a bit. With this we could actually apply ice weakness.
Time for a buzz. All things in
And let's go with this one.
creations.
The idea is that the enemies have health bars and they have like endurance bars over their health bars. and you need to break them to cause additional effects. Oh, those are exploding. That's bad. That's good. Jinglyu, come on, destroy. Good. Another fight done. Argenti, wake up! Come on.
I must apologize. I cannot believe that such a beautiful creature was merely a hallucination. It's deceptive and
Kind of feels like a Star Trek episode, you know, that something happens and then the crew is getting hallucinations and it's actually a bug, and then the crew has to figure out the way to solve it. That's the vibes I'm getting out of it.
But that you never personally encountered.
Yes, it was something he mentioned that I wanted to see in person.
I see. This, together with the fact that March's hallucination claimed to know her past, suggests that these visions feed on people's subjective experiences and long-term
Dan Hank
sentiments.
interpretation is on point as
In
always.
order to take the form of what they personally desire.
So, in Argenti's eyes, Wubbaboos are a thing
Those
of
ghost
beauty.
thingies.
But
Wubbaboos.
my past isn't something I'm constantly thinking about. I have plenty of other dreams.
That's not how it works. The desire to know your past embodies purity itself, a thing of immense value.
I wonder if the dying words of those ugly menaces can be trusted.
Dying
As
words?
the saying goes, even an insect speaks kind words when death is near.
No, is that's a saying? Even an insect, even an insect speaks kind words when death is near. Wow.
Are you implying that the insect imparted you with a message?
Are you
prior to
talking
its
with
demise?
insects, Argenti? Are you an insect yourself? Half insect?
Correct. Its final words were, "Celebrate this superficial victory, for you will never be
Okay,
able
he
to
speaks-
acknowledge
he
the
speaks
existence
insect.
of the Overlord."
Let's ignore the fact that you understand insects
Alright, yeah.
for now. That sentence... Wait! I think I understand. When reading through the chronicles of interdimensional insects in the databank...
Oh, of course you have a chronicle of interdimensional insects. Dan Hank, come on.
Records.
You're such a nerd.
Due to the lack of research samples,
I love it.
the author gave it a tentative name. Giant Sting.
Okay, how are we calling a monster with a giant stink? Well, maybe a giant stink. Not very
This
original.
species can reach tremendous proportions and is big enough to swallow an entire star knot.
Okay, so
I believe
they're like
the Overlord
big in
Argenti
space.
mentioned could be referring to this colossal being. And
I think I understand. We
Oh, so we
are in the belly
okay.
of the beast.
have been swallowed by a big bug. It swallowed the entire express.
yes, that's my theory.
Oh, okay, yeah, definitely like a Star Trek episode.
I see. That would explain what Velite and I experienced earlier.
What do you mean?
Did Velite mention that he was trapped in a dark and enormous cave? when
He
we
did.
first met? Now that I think on it, we did hear sounds akin to swallowing and other movements from the cave.
Yes, and your flight path happened to intersect with the Express's star rail, meaning we might have encountered the very same giant sting. Now, we need to see if we can prove the theory correct.
And also we can destroy it, right?
What is that?
The gurgling.
It looks like our theory has already been confirmed.
Okay,
Let's
we-
talk to Mr. Yang.
Yeah, okay, we are in the... The Astral Express was swallowed by a big bug. Not a nice thing. The red space outside is just the insides.
Oh, it's so quiet. Someone say something.
Come on,
After
help us.
Never mind.
Oh,
How's
okay.
it going? Has there been any progress?
Yes.
Let me explain the situation.
Dan Hank tells Walt that he thinks the Express is being swallowed by the giant stink. This is what it says on the screen.
I see. If the Express has been swallowed, then perhaps we could try pushing the Express's engine into a temporary state of overload. And induce the
Again, Star Trek
momentum
vibes,
that
like this is something Geordi
burst
LaForge
out
would
of the
say.
giant Sting's body.
Captain, maybe we can try pushing the Express's engine into a temporary state of overload and use that momentum to burst out of the giant Sting's body. Why don't we just warp out of this place, Mr.
Warp
LaForge?
jumping requires a lot of preparation. and it might alert the swarm.
Okay.
It would be risky. The engine might overheat and burst into flames. Still, I don't have any better ideas.
I am not fond of this idea.
Could it fail?
In a word, yes.
All right.
The outer components of the Express may well be melting in gastric acid as
No,
we speak.
wait. Don't melt the Express. We need it.
It
We
would
need to go to
seem
the other
our
planet
enormous,
and do more quests, I
hideous
suppose.
enemy is right outside.
No. So my teddy bears and bunnies are gonna be liquefied by
All right.
acid?
Like,
I've had them for ages.
they're like, the outer layer of the train is going to melt, and Marsh is like, my bears and bunnies. Oh my goodness.
Let's stay calm. I need some time to check the engine with Himiko. For now, just try and take your minds off the situation.
No,
It's all right.
this is the time to panic.
We're in this together.
Okay, Dan Heng is stoic, of course.
Have you noticed?
You notice what?
Morale on the Express is low.
No, yeah, kind of. Talk to Himeko and Dan Heng. Comfort everyone's negative mood. Alright. Himeko.
It's rare to see March genuinely worried. But
Yes, like I said,
in
March is usually
circumstances,
upbeat, bubbly,
maybe
happy.
You could try reassuring some of the crew.
The Express has faced all kinds of obstacles on its journey. Today is just another one. It's no reason to stop trailblazing. Such is the very essence of trailblazing. It is through these trials that we find wisdom and maturity.
Well, there's there's some wisdom in that sentence, I suppose. You get wiser in time, and when you face
The
difficulties.
Express is melting?
How is this even possible? I've been swallowed by a cave.
Again, nice
twice
voice acting on
now.
this guy.
Is this my destiny?
We need to get out of the Sting's stomach as soon as possible. Pom-Pom doesn't want the Express to sustain damage.
Everyone, just calm down.
Calm yourselves, all of you.
Yes, Argenti.
I am bidding farewell to this Flora. After having made friends with all
Wait, you mean the
beings
Flora,
of
the
Express, and having
potted plant?
discussed the beauty with each of you, I can now depart this mortal coil without regret.
No, we're not departing the mortal coil. We're fighting. Come on, Argenti.
Can you and the Fern get a room on?
Can you get fern? Yeah. Argenti is weirdly fascinated with the potted plant.
Although, I
With
guess
the-
you could say the same about me and
How
my
can
teddy bears.
how can anyone establish a bond with houseplant? Okay.
The Express is home to all of us. No matter what happens, we're in this together. Woohoo! You're back!
Oh, he's talking to us.
I guess that doesn't change our odds.
The scene assumes that I think that we approached them.
Who knew our first meeting would be our last?
Velite, come on.
It's hopeless. I'll just spend the rest of my short life listening to your ramblings about the Express, I suppose.
Nonsense. This won't be our last meeting.
Hopefully it will.
But I'm happy.
Unless
the Express
Velite will make
started
a,
to grow on you.
you know, reappearance somewhere.
Now, where should Pom-Pom start the story?
Are you really about to tell a story? Look, it's been nice meeting you and all, and I'd love to shoot the breeze. But are you people really just going to give up?
I love the voice acting here, you know, of this guy. I hate the character, but I love the voice acting. You know, it's not a flat delivery. He's like really putting emotions in that.
Velite, I will escort you to your destination. A knight always keeps his word.
Of course.
Don't assume you can reassure me that easily. I've got a heart of stone, you hear?
Okay, that's enough. In times like this, we should be trying to give each other hope.
Yes, listen too much. Don't worry. You know, we can defeat those guys. You're worried about the Express just like everyone else, right?
No, the Express is strong. I'm sure we can think of something.
Of course.
I've completed the engine inspection, though the warp device...
Grubas is saying, thanks for today, I'm taking first ship back to Earth. Enjoy your upcoming weekend. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for coming to the stream, Grubas. Have a nice evening. May your flight Earth be a short one and safe one, you know, safe landing basically on Earth. Thank you very much for coming to the stream, and I see you next time. Take care.
Mr. Yang, one moment, please.
Alright, Argenti has an idea.
I've suddenly happened upon an idea that might...
Okay,
just
he
help
literally has an
resolve
idea.
the crisis. While the express is being prepared, I would like to speak with him in private.
Oh, with us. Okay.
Seriously? Can't you just tell all of us?
Were I to air such a proposition among you, verily, it would be dismissed in an instant.
Okay, so here's a weird proposition,
knight,
probably.
It is my duty to aid the express in resolving.
Come on, I'm trusting those guys. You don't need to hide.
Oh, so you're a mind reader now too?
At this stage, any plan is a plan worth hearing. March, hang fire. Let's see where this leads us.
Thank you.
Alright. Argenti, what do you need? Chat alone with Argenti. Okay. Tell me.
I apologize for being so abrupt. You must find me strange for wanting to speak with you alone.
Yeah, as long as you're not hitting on me, I'm okay.
I will tell it to you straight. I have a strong sense that, as a knight of beauty, I have a duty to fight this battle.
Okay.
I propose that I disembark from the express to confront the giant sting directly.
Oh.
My strategy is to pierce its stomach with my lance, triggering spasms that may cause it
No, you want to sacrifice yourself or something like that? By yourself? Come on, Argenti. We just met.
It is challenging for me to articulate this phenomenon. Yet, when I observe certain entities, an indistinct sensation of beauty arises.
Did you approach the plant again?
Discernible only by instinct. Perhaps my long solitude traversing the cosmos has made it difficult to discern where these sentiments originate. But as
I mean, he's a playable character, so of course he can sacrifice himself here, I suppose.
Seed that embodies beauty, standing as a bulwark to defend it against.
Oh my goodness, this is so inspiring. I mean, the writing is nice here. You know, definitely what you would expect from a knightly figure.
The Astral Express is that seed. It feels warm, like a home to me.
The Astral Express is the seed. It feels warm. Okay, that's a different kind of good writing.
That is why I must swear to fight to protect this warmth, rather than be protected by it. I am willing, time and time again, to protect these seeds of beauty, to allow them to bloom into pure and radiant flowers.
Okay, this is what being a paladin is all about, you know, the conviction that you have.
Part of the journey of Argenti.
Who is them?
In the pursuit of defending beauty, I have bled into unconsciousness.
What?
And in the ensuing stupor, I have witnessed countless times their traces spreading from beneath my feet, reaching into the unknown before me.
Are they a hallucination? Come on.
My rational mind tells me yes, yet my heart tells me to believe.
Okay.
In those past hallucinations, I kept running. Their footprints on the mire-ridden path moved me to a sadness beyond tears. And every time, I was a breath away from catching a glimpse of their figure.
Are you fighting to protect beauty?
Yes, this is my duty.
Hmm.
It is a never-ending cycle of
Oh,
falling.
the close-up on the lips, on the mouth, on the face.
Each time I wander closer to death, it gets me closer to the path the beauty once walked.
So dramatic.
This
It's perfect.
is my vow as a knight of beauty.
Can I do anything to help?
Thank you, but that won't be necessary. It matters not if my flesh is pierced by the insect's
No,
thorns.
come on.
The closer I get to death, the closer I may get to the path of the beauty.
Please don't sacrifice yourself. We can figure it out.
I apologize. I have been rambling. As I said, articulation has never been my forte. Let us return to the point at hand.
Okay, so now it makes sense
Do
why
I have your support?
he said, talk to me alone, because if I said it on the public forum, everyone will be against it. And yes, I'm still against it. Come on. Like, no.
Why, dear friend?
Because I don't want you to put your life in danger, you know, I think. Suppose.
You worry for my safety.
Yes.
Thank you.
You're a top-tier husband material. Not for me personally, but maybe for many people out
Your
there.
understanding is more precious than any treasure. I have faced many a traveler, encountered flattery and provocation aplenty. It is rare to find a spirit as pure as yours.
Oh, okay.
But, dear friend, I have made up my mind.
No.
As a knight of beauty, this is my destiny.
Come on, Argent.
Please forgive my inappropriate manner. Our friendship is new, but
Yes, like literally in half an hour.
which I only wish we had been able to conclude. I hope now we may conclude it still, that I may leave.
Exactly, we haven't finished the duel, you know? We haven't gotten to know each
I
other.
shall prove my will with the blade, defend my honor, and uphold my dignity with the protocol of combat. Win or lose, I will accept the outcome, and thus bid you farewell.
Okay, so we're doing the combat against him again.
My friend, it is an honor to fight against you.
Ooh, soundtrack is nice.
Another soon-to-be departed.
Okay, let's go like this.
Commencing support.
Oh, very nice. Very nice soundtrack. This will go like this. Shield.
Let the duel commence. Put forth all your might.
Okay.
Stand down.
Damage was absorbed mostly by
Enemy data signet marker.
push one.
Time for a good old counterattack.
This to shred the defense. Alright. Now we're getting DPS.
In lunar flame.
Go Jinglu. Okay, some buffs we're getting, I suppose. Phase 2.
You are fighting a gentleman.
Of course. Because it can have only one phase.
More enemies.
Can I maybe get the
Time for a clap.
Nihility? Yeah, I mean not Nihility, but
This combat needs up. This is double speed.
Quantum. Quantum weakness on him. And I could.
Confess.
Okay, Argent is attacking.
Ready for death.
Again, stuff absorbed by push one. Yes, shields. That's not nice. Push one will generate.
Enemy targets detected.
We can also do
Enemy data
this
secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good
and heal with push one a little bit.
All things in this world have
Go.
creations.
Go like this. We go like this. Where's the? Okay, it's gonna be a while before Jiglu is here. As guys saying, bzu phew bzu do. Yeah, yeah. The combat, the combat. You know, there's an arrow here that makes the combat slower, and you can better observe the animations and appreciate maybe the quotes that characters are saying, the animations that they're doing, and basically, well, see more of the combat. But after some time, you discover that it's very, very slow. I can't see a thing. Okay, I'm gonna slow down for this. Like I said, the button, the button is right here. You know, those little arrows here, and we can slow it down a little bit. So yeah, slow attack.
Try the future.
Let the duel commence.
He's using heroes, and now he's doing like sort of a stronger attack. The additional shields are doing. Let's see if it helps. Yeah, it should be because it's slower, you know. What is also fun when you're playing, you can either play like in this speedy mode or regular mode, as we say, and the attacks, you know, the voice lines that they have when they're attacking, they're different, you know. When, for example, there is time to say more, they're saying more, but if you're doing this in speedy mode, then some of the lines are skipped or shortened or stuff like that. Animations are played faster, which for an untrained eye, for someone who hasn't seen this game, it is probably very confusing, you know. So yeah, for your sake and for the sake of any viewer watching, I will just slow it down a little bit. I will still use the ultimate here. Think you... It is better? It helps. I know it is difficult to follow. Okay, that's what they're answering to probably. Yeah, you know. Like I said, confusing and remember I am confusing and remember I am a mesmer by heart. Yeah, you know, confusion is your language, is it not? Yeah, like for example, this animation when which that did, she said the yin and yang, life and death, and when the speedy mode is active, she only says yin and yang basically because there's no time to say anything more. Argent is at 6%, and I think we can defeat him with 2 attacks here. We don't have a healer, we have a shielder. I mean, not really a shielder, damage absorber with Fushuan. Woohoo, that was Inception crazy like. Yeah. There are some beautiful animations. Silverwolf, the lady that did the attack just before, she's a space hacker, you know, from the planet Punklord or something like that. Of course, all those characters have their stories, you know. Sometimes you have like side stories as quests to learn more about them. Like in this case, we learn about Argenti more. Argenti is a playable character that you can randomly get at certain points, I suppose, in the game. So yeah.
Extraordinary and enjoyable in equal measure. Encountering an opponent of
Which is really fun. Like you can get a character and then encounter them in the story, and you're like, this is the character, I know you already, you know. And those characters are sometimes reappearing and creating all this. Like you have the feeling of this in-game world that the characters are there and they're doing stuff there.
The end of our battle signifies my departure. The moment has finally arrived.
It was an honor, sir, to fight
Farewell.
against you, I suppose, but also alongside you. Will we meet again?
I came to the Express to help you find a solution to this crisis. When my mission is complete, I shall venture back into the cosmos.
Okay, so you're not planning to die on the
Cosmos
big giant
is
stink,
boundless.
whatever.
We may yet have another encounter.
Hopefully. Are you confident you can get out alive?
Dear friend, I assure you, I am not a reckless person. I will ready myself for the
Alright, so it is not a noble sacrifice. I mean, maybe, but he will try to get out. You know, he's not a silly paladin like, oh, I'm gonna sacrifice myself so that my friends can live. He's not a reckless person, I appreciate that. Alright, I'm ready to say goodbye.
Excellent, dear friend. After completing my mission here, I shall find somewhere else that requires my protection.
Perfect knight. Like, checking all the boxes. Is handsome, wears armor, protects innocent or weak, you know, fights evil. True knight.
Worry not. As a knight, I bear the resolve and honor of assured victory. My body, tempered by countless battles, will not easily be broken.
Alright. Like, I take much inspiration out of him. If I ever want to write a D&D character that is a knight or a paladin, you know, those lines are gold. It has been an honor, you know. Such a brief, fortuitous encounter. Tell Welt.
Let's go talk with the others.
Ah, yes, of course. We're telling the others that Argenti is going outside and is gonna fight the big buck or something like that, right?
So, how did your talk with Argenti go?
Yeah, about that. He wants to fight the giant sting by himself.
I see. Based on our dealings with him so far, I can't say I'm overly surprised. Sounds like the kind of plan a younger me might have come up with. But that doesn't mean I approve of it. How do you see things?
Well, I agree with Argenti. I don't understand Argenti. Well, I agree. I agree with him. I mean...
I suppose it all depends on how
yes.
you see his understanding of and devotion to the beauty.
Yes, it's a full devotion, and understanding is probably also full.
If you're certain, I trust your judgment.
I'm not certain, I'm certain, you know. He will live.
a nap just now?
God damn it, you took a nap?
Another
You're
me
useless.
Piloting Argenti's one and only. What's wrong with me? I never dream. After stealing Argenti's spaceship, I said to myself, go find Argenti.
Right.
I'm not the type to start caring about people I've only just
You
met.
saw a
The dream made me
dream?
feel a little uneasy. So what on earth is Argenti up to anyway?
He wants to fight the giant sting by himself.
Huh? What?
Oh, this puts a dent in his plans because he wanted to market Argenti as a representative of beauty and get rich out of him.
So all that talk of departing the mortal coil and bidding farewell to a plant was all serious? You refused him, right?
Not really. Are you worried about him?
Nonsense! Me? Care about him? Impossible! But if he dies, how am I going to turn my life around?
Well, just like the rest of us, by working hard, I suppose.
Die when he could live. Why is he so
Or lacking
stubborn?
out.
Alright, fine, I care about him.
Alright, fine, I care about him.
Ugh, why is he so difficult? Are his beliefs more important than his life? No way. I've gotta talk some sense into him.
Really? You? Okay. Help Valiant stop Argenti. Okay, maybe not everything is lost.
After jumping from the express, I shall pierce the wall of the giant sting's stomach. It should then
Like,
violently convulse
he's ready to
so the
jump
express
out into outer
escape
space and
the
pierce
confines
the
of its
stomach of the
body.
giant sting.
Velite, have you something to say?
It's reckless to put yourself in danger.
Yes.
Do you really have to fulfill your nightly duty? Isn't there another way? I just don't get it.
Come on.
You too are worried for my safety. You may not have realized, but you have a unique and noble soul.
He's a
I hope
pen
I can
pusher
keep my
opportunities,
promise to
but
escort
Argenti
you
sees
to
beauty
your
in him.
destination.
Truly, the knight.
You... Oh, what the heck? Fine. I can be brave too, you know. If you insist on doing this, then I'm coming with you.
Oh, you're coming with him?
If it weren't for you, I wouldn't be alive right now.
That's a
I
change
may not be
in
as
Valiant.
strong as you, but I'll do whatever I can.
Come on, half an hour ago we were just hiding behind our backs during the fight with the
I have
small
appreciated
sting.
that. But it would be best for you to remain on the express.
Yes, actually it will be, you know,
I...
it will be a trouble for Argenti.
You're impossible. Fine.
Fine, I won't go out and die.
It suddenly struck me that if it weren't for this accident, we would never have met, let alone become friends.
Oh, you're friends now.
My life is a third-rate fiction next to your heroic saga, but at least they coincide.
Third-rate fiction.
So you still want to do it? Are we gonna say goodbye here? Then don't die. I'll be waiting for you. After we fix this mess, you've got some spokesperson duties at my company to attend to. Just make sure
I
you
mean-
come back in one piece.
Okay, it's a weird motivation, but there is motivation nonetheless. What happens now?
Do not worry. You will hear my shout. Idrilla the Beauty is the most peerless beauty of them all.
Yeah.
Once the express is safely out, I will devise my own exit plan and navigate my way to safety. Until next time, having witnessed this spectacle, I am sure you will come to grasp the depth of my convictions.
Well, absolutely. You are the knight.
Eternal knight of the universe, my existence professes a loyalty greater than the guileless.
I mean, even if I didn't understand what he's saying, the way he's delivering those lines with such conviction is like, it's inspiring, you know? Oh, a cutscene. Apparently we've broken out. Where the fireworks? Where the fireworks come from?
What is that? Did the Express make the universe explode?
No, this is a hallucination caused by the giant
Oh.
sting. The commotion must have led to a great shedding of wing particles.
Huh? Then maybe the insect was...
Near model on the chat, a beautiful husbando I see. Yes, yes, I've been playing the story quest involving Argenti, a beautiful husbando. And you just joined on the end of it actually. So yeah, if you haven't been here for the last half an hour, I suppose Near model will watch the VOD later.
I would think these fireworks were really...
Because we've met Argenti and we felt his knightly presence, you know?
We didn't know him very long. But he was a pretty nice guy. I hope he made it.
The Express managed to escape the crisis.
Yes, alright.
But Pom-Pom still
Will
feels a
do.
little
Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna upload it
Pom-Pom wonders what
today or
happened to
tomorrow.
Auntie.
Maybe tomorrow I'm gonna upload it. I have to split
Rally-Tay
the
just left the
today's
Express,
video
too.
into 2
He looked really
highlights.
upset.
This is new for me as a streamer.
Guess he didn't know what Argenti was thinking either.
The Knights of Beauty are made up of individuals who are the cosmos alone.
There's a follow from
And the starry sky
Tempest Tempest 02. Welcome. Hello. Thank you for the follow. I have to take out another card. Let me just go through the dialogue here.
Fireworks.
Thank you very much for the follow, Tempest.
And the starry sky.
He didn't see it.
He has his own goals.
Okay.
And struggles. After all, the Eon of Beauty has likely already fallen.
You mean Adrilla? The one he wouldn't stop talking about?
Okay.
But he said he'd find them and fulfill his duty to protect them.
The fact that Adrilla has fallen is tacitly acknowledged by some Knights of Beauty.
Yeah,
Naturally,
Idrilla, the Aeon of
most
Beauty,
who
is
don't wanna
like a
believe it.
fallen goddess of
Like
sorts.
the one you met.
But there are still followers, the
Probably
Knights of
thinks
Beauty.
that Adrilla is simply missing.
I'm not super knowledgeable about the Honkai Star Rail lore. I just play for the waifus and husbandos.
The crisis is over, and our unexpected guest has left. But I think there's still something we should talk about.
Like what?
In your opinion, what is beauty?
In European, what is beauty? What are the options? A lover's eyes, all fun and no work. Watching cats eat food maniacally. That which exists between the crew. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! So this is a very tricky. And now that we have stopped the dialogue for a moment, I can go back to the chat. First, just from Tempest. Hi, you playing the Argenti quest? Yes, actually. So first, let me welcome you to the chat. Let me welcome you to the stream. My name is Prain. I play RPG games. Today, I was mostly playing Star Wars: Knights of the Old Republic, but I kind of attached the bonus part of the stream to do the Argenti quest. Because I wanted it to showcase to my friends later on, who, of course, were very interested about this lovable husbando, beautiful Knight of Beauty. So I'm not sure the Honkai Star Rail will be on my regular program, but yeah, welcome to the stream, and thank you very much for dropping by and for the follow. And let me just quickly go back here and do what I always do for the new followers. So let me just take a piece of paper and make sure that I spell your name correctly. MP 3. We have with Tempest spell like that, we have an MP3 in your name. This is very nice. Tempest 002, and yeah. So today is 11. Okay, please stand by. I know this is a bit mysterious if you've never been here before, but let me assure you it's nothing bad. So to appreciate all the followers and all the people who have joined me on my journey when it comes to streaming, I have created this board. You know, this board of followers. You can see it up close. Everyone who has ever followed me is on this board, and with the date and with a little thank you note from me. So I'm very glad that you've chosen to follow me. I hope you will enjoy my content, whether it's Star Wars games on Thursdays or Baldur's Gate 3 on Saturdays, or maybe some Honkai Star Rail every now and then. Thank you very much, and thanks for being here, Tempest. I will gladly add you to the board, and I hope you will have a nice time. Going back to the thing here. What is beauty? All right, so this is a question, of course, that we have to answer. What is a beauty? Lover's eyes, all fun and no work. Watching cats eat food maniacally. In your model, if you're still on the chat, I'm sure you'll be choosing the cats, right? I'm sure. Tempest is saying, cool. We'll try to catch most of your streams. Very cool. Thank you very much. You know, I stream twice a week, so I'll be happy to have you on any of those. And yeah, I hope we can make some nice memories while discovering this side of gaming together. So you know, I think for comedic value, watching cats eat food maniacally is beauty, you know? I'm gonna go with this option.
You have a wild imagination.
Alright, yeah, Himeko.
Beauty takes many forms, and different people have different answers.
This is like, I'm gonna, after the stream, I'm gonna feel like I was given a homework, like, what is beauty? Just consider what is beauty. I'm gonna be making tea and like, what is beauty for me?
Let's assume that Argenti finds
It's a big question, I suppose.
Will he be able to recognize them with his human eyes? Or, obsessed with his version of them, will he turn a blind eye and not even see them for who they are?
Well, hopefully Argenti...
kind of tunnel vision.
Well, yes.
And it sounded like he was holding himself to unreachable standards to attain his dreams.
That's what knights do. The knights always have to hold themselves to unreachable standards. They always have to strive to do better.
I didn't quite wrap my head around him. I guess if we're ever back in Belobog and see a red-headed knight shouting into trash cans...
The trash cans.
Are you in there? Idrilla!
Alright, the voice acting is cool. The trash cans, for those of you who don't know the Honkai story, the trash cans is a meme because on the first planet that you visit in the city of Belobog, there are trash cans, just regular objects that you can interact with, and usually they give you some kind of funny dialogue because, like, the game's narrative assumes that your main character, so Kalos or Stel, are literally going into the trash can, just checking what's inside, checking for items, just like every trash raccoon in an RPG game, right? And of course, from their point of view, from the point of view of March or the crew, it's like, why are you checking out those trash cans? And yes, of course, we as players, we have to click on everything to make sure that there's maybe something inside, of course, when it comes to RPG games in particular. So it's no wonder that the authors of the game and the writers of the game just included this like fun dialogues with the trash cans. Dialogues, like pieces of narrative with the trash cans. Like if you go to Belobog, there are like also street lanterns that you can interact with, and there are a couple of interactions that you can get out of it. And like one of the interactions is, this is an ordinary street lamp. There is nothing to it. You click on it. No, there's absolutely nothing to this street lamp. It will not give you any new quest. Like very fourth wall breaking experience. But this game is full of that. Actually, a lot of comedic moments, which is why I enjoyed it so much.
But so what? I still think he was a nice guy, even if he was a bit weird.
Yes. First meeting with Argenti.
Where were we supposed to be going again?
We're supposed to be going to Washtopia. Alright, new message we're getting. Group chat with Argenti, March 7 and more. Okay, because of course we have a phone and we can talk to characters. I mean, not talk. Sometimes this is also very fun. You know, I also like to stop when I'm playing the game and overanalyze the particular aspect of how the game is made. And the communication here, sometimes like pieces of the story are delivered, of course, via text messages. You know, because we are cool kids. Cool kids with the capability of using phones, like we have here Kalos's phone. So yeah, those are very nice messages that sometimes when you log in, you also get a random message from a character in the game. Just, you know, a piece of narrative that is fun and that doesn't bring you any new quest or something, but it's like it really makes those characters feel alive, that they have like their interests and stuff like that. Tempest is saying, this is me in every RPG I'll play. You know, have you played Baldur's Gate 3? There's a lot of boxes there that you have to click to just make sure you haven't missed any carrot or potato or, you know, longsword +3 to have in your inventory. So yeah, clicking on things is important. All right. Argenti messaged us, Kalos, are you all safe and sound? I am sincerely worried. ? What about you? Are you alive? Enough about us. March is like, what? Pom-Pom is like, what? March is like, ah! Pom-Pom, wow, it's Argenti! Argenti! I knew it, you're still alive! It's so good to see that you made it through, March 7 said. And Argenti replies back, the moment a knight enters battle, they should already have full belief in their victory. When I fought against it, it was as if the light of beauty protected me. Whatever happened next, alas, I do not recall, but the true sting mayhaps have the case of bad breath, something akin to indigestion. Afterwards, I spent a long time wiping and polishing my armor. Tempest saying, no, not yet, I will check it out. Definitely recommend it. You know, Baldur's Gate 3 is a very, very good game. Right now, they have fixed a lot of issues that the game initially had on launch. It took me 110 hours to finish the game for the first time, so it's a long, juicy RPG that I think, you know, the memories of this particular one will stay with me for a very long time. You know? It sets a standard very high when it comes to video games and RPGs in particular. All right, I'm so glad you're alive, we can say to Argenti. That's great. I'm gonna start crying. Pom Pom is like, boo-hoo. Pom Pom will drive the express over to pick you up. Oh, this is very nice out of Pom Pom, you know. Argenti is somewhere else, but he's alive. This is good. The good ending. Okay, Night of Universal Hallucination complete. Some items. Okay, so this is music. Cosmic Sacrifice for Love and A Gentleman's Fantasy. Warmageddon for finishing the story quest, alright. Let's unlock the songs. Cosmic Sacrifice for Love and Gentleman's Fantasy. Which one is the fight? Is that the fight one? Oh, this is the fight one. Okay, A Gentleman's Fantasy. It's probably not very loud because I have the music rather low. What happens if I go like? Yeah, of course I have it low. Okay, I won't be changing, but yeah, A Gentleman's Fantasy. So this is something I have to listen to at some point. Tempest says, "Okay, thank you for the recommendation." Yeah, you're welcome. So yeah, so that was the Argenti quest. I'm gonna put myself here, I suppose. Come on, why can I not reach the button? So yeah, wow, 4 hours 55 minutes on stream. This is a new record for me, I suppose. Previous record was like 4.5 hours, and we've beaten that. It wasn't like super intentional. My intention tonight, as on every Thursday, was of course to play KOTOR 1, and I hope I delivered by playing this game for a couple of hours. We have cleared the Kashyyyk. We have visited Tatooine again. We have solved Bastila's problems. A lot of people have joined during the stream, for which I am eternally grateful. And we had some fun. I mean, I had so much fun explaining people why my characters are half naked in KOTOR 1 run. So yeah, that was it. We have also visited the Yavin space station, and a lot of like silly voice acting with the squeaky Trandoshan voice, or you know, roaring voices of the Wookiees that I had to do. All of that was very joyful experience for me. And yeah, and after that I added a little bonus of the other game I'm playing, Honkai Star Rail. And I did the Argenti quest. It's a quest that was added into the game quite some time ago, but I was like, I never could find the right moment to play it either on stream, or you know, or among my friends, so I can showcase them the beauty of the Argenti night, and you know, so all the boxes checked for tonight. A lot of new friends made, a lot of new followers, for which I'm also very grateful. Tempest is saying, "Cool stream, bro. Too bad I called it about to end." There's always next week, you know. There's always next week. I'm not going anywhere. Well, tonight I'm going somewhere because I need to eat actually something, or have a nice tea. But my schedule remains unchanged for January. So every Saturday I stream Baldur's Gate 3. It's in the morning local time. So you may need to adjust for that. And of course on Thursdays evening local time. My local time is KOTOR 1 stream. And yeah, I will definitely adhere to this schedule. So no worries, Tempest. I'm sure we can catch up also at some other time. And yeah, just to do some highlights of this lovely stream. There was a lot of people who have followed today. Actually, let me just once again read everyone. So there was Curtis who followed, Smash, ASD Smash, Revan Porkins, Dragonborn Rat, and Tempest just 14 minutes ago, followed Night so quite a lot. Wow, I'm very humbled. Thank you very much for joining this growing parliament of owls once again. You know, the board is one day it will not be enough to hold everyone. I hope that's like the goal. For now, I'm still able to find the place, but a lot of people joined today, so yeah, this is perfect. I'm happy that you guys are finding my content worthwhile. And if I were to give one reason why I got so many follows tonight, it will be this lovely neon frame that you can see. You know, I feel so professional. You know, I made it on Monday, and I was like, yeah. I'm gonna be a true streamer right now. We have a fancy frame. You know, that was like my idea. I'm trying to always to find new things and develop my stream workshop, so to speak, so that we can have some nice and interesting thing happening. And to be honest, I kind of needed this frame because when I started streaming, I created my first like overlay to be based on the KOTOR 2 colors, so a little bit of green here, a little bit of green that. It wasn't universal. It was specifically made for the KOTOR 2 game, and I was still using it on the KOTOR 1, which has different colors in its user interface. You know, it's more bluish. There's more stuff like that, and I was like, okay, one day I'm gonna want to attach Honkai Star Rail to a stream, either BG3 or KOTOR 1, and what happens then? You know, I can't stream the Honkai Star Rail with Baldur's Gate 3 frames, or you know, KOTOR 1 frames when it comes to the overlay. And I was like, yeah, I have to think of something universal. Then of course that was the moment that prompted me to do something that's maybe more aligned with my old channel colors. You know, those bluish owls that you can see in the avatar and everywhere. You know, so I was like, yeah, let's go with a neon bluish light, and yeah, this is like a backstory on on how I got this one. But yeah, this is it for tonight's stream. Thank you very much for joining. 5 hours. Yeah, it says right here on my Streamlabs it's 5 hours, so it's perfect time, I suppose, to give it a break. I didn't know that it was possible, you know, streaming for 5 hours, but I had so much fun. I had so much fun with both KOTOR 1 and Honkai Star Rail. I think I will add some Honkai Star Rail content in the future, because I generally enjoy the story of this game, and the humor and the voice acting and the music. A lot of good things to do. I still haven't started the current like patch, which considers like new characters called Ruan Mei, I suppose, and I think it considers like there are some like animals that look like pudding, you know, the food. I don't know what it is, but I'll sure to discover that at some point. So yeah, this is it. Thank you very much. Tempest is saying good night. Let me sleep at midnight in my time. So it's 11 o'clock in my time. So we must be very, very close to each other. But yeah, thank you very much for joining, everyone. Thank you very much for your support. This definitely makes me want to keep going. I am ending the stream with a huge smile on my face, and I hope you're gonna have a nice evening and a nice rest of the week ahead. It's not so much time till Friday and till the weekend, so please enjoy that time and, you know, play some video games and have a nice one. Take care and goodbye. Oh, okay, that was too fast. Wait, that was a rather too fast ending. I didn't want to do that because the animation started when I was saying goodbye. So once again, thank you very much for joining and have a nice night. Goodbye.